In Kansas with her Aunt Em and her Uncle Henry on their farm. But she dreams of a place far away where there are no troubles at all. And right after her dream, a twister takes her and her dog Toto and her house to a place far away.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dream that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. It's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why can't I?
Oh, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Follow me.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch will witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch will witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch will witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Is everyone here?
We are here.
We were welcome, most noble servants, to the land of the Munchkins. We are grateful to you for having killed the Wicked Witch of the East and for setting their people free. You are very kind, but I have not killed anything. Your house did anyway, and that is the same thing. See, there are 2 feet still sticking out from under a block of wood. Oh dear, the house must have fallen on her. Whatever shall we do? There's nothing to be done. But who was she? She was the Wicked Witch of the East. She held all the Munchkins as slaves for many years. Now they are free and grateful to you. Who are the Munchkins? The people who live in this land. Are you a Munchkin? Oh no, I'm the Witch of the North. How gracious! Are you a real witch? Yes, indeed, but I'm a good witch, and I was not as powerful as the Wicked Witch was who ruled here. I should have set the people free myself. But I thought that all witches were wicked. Oh no, that is a great mistake. You see, there were 4 witches in all the land of us. 2 of them were good witches. The other 2 were indeed wicked witches. But now that you've killed one, there's one in all the land of Oz. The one who lives in the west. We still have wizards among us. Who are the wizards? Oz himself is a great wizard. He's more powerful than all of the rest of us together. He lives in the city of emeralds. Oh, what is it? Oh, she was so old that she dried up quickly in the sun. That is the end of her, but the ruby slippers are yours and you shall have them to wear.
The witch of the East was proud of those ruby slippers. There are some charms connected with them, but what it is, we never know.
I would like to get back to Kansas. Can you help me find my way?
At the east, not far from here, there is a desert, but none could live to cross it.
It is the same in the south, where I have been there and seen it. The south is the country of the Quadlings.
It's the same at the west. At the west, where the Winkies live, is ruled by the Wicked Witch of the West, who would make you her slave if you passed her way.
The north is my home, and at its edge is the same great desert that surrounds this land of Oz. I'm afraid, my dear, you'll have to live with us. Oh, no. Let Dorothy go to the City of Emeralds. Is your name Dorothy, my dear?
Yes, it is.
Then you must go to the City of Emeralds. Perhaps Oz will help you.
Where is the city?
It's exactly in the center of the country and ruled by Oz, the great man I told you of.
Is he a good man?
He's a good wizard. Whether he is a man or not, I cannot tell, for I have never seen him.
Well, then how can I get there?
You must walk. It is a long journey through a country that is sometimes pleasant and sometimes dark and terrible. But I will use all the magic arts I know to keep you from harm. The road to the City of Emeralds is paved with field bricks, so you cannot miss it. When you get to Oz, do not be afraid of him, but tell him your story and ask him to help you. Goodbye, my dear.
Bye.
They surely will never do for a long walk, Toto. I wonder if they will fit me. They would be the perfect thing to take a long walk in, but they would never wear out. Well then, let's go see a wizard.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road.
Is everyone here? Now which way should we go?
Pardon me, but that looks like a nice way.
Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows can't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
Weren't you just pointing the other way?
Of course, you could go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind, because I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but a lot of people who don't have brains seem to do an awful lot of talking.
Yes, I suppose you're right. We haven't properly met, have we?
Why no?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, I'm not at all well. It's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a long pull up your back.
Dear, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down?
Oh, here, let me help you.
Oh, you're very kind indeed.
Oh dear, I'm not sure how I can,
Well, I'm not at all bright because I haven't got a brain, but if you bend that nail there in the back, I should be able to slip off.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Ah!
Oh,
Oh, don't worry about me. It's falling out and I have to keep checking it and putting it back in again if it does.
does
Oh.
it hurt you?
No, I don't think so. My, it's good to be free. Ah!
He's a straw man, sweetheart.
Sorry, did I scare you?
No, I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you.
No, of course not.
Oh, that's the thing. I can't even scare a crow. They fly all around, go in my cornfield, and just laugh in my face. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I've never thought before. And then I'd sit and think some more. Oh, I'd not be just a nothing. My head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry like the being a dairy if I only had a brain.
Why, these scarecrows back in Kansas, that crows would be scared to pieces.
Whew, they would? Where's Kansas?
That's where I live. I want to get back there so badly, I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard? Do you think if I went with you, this wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's very true.
What's there to be afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. Well, except the light and match.
I don't blame you for that.
Oh, but I'd face a whole box full of them if I had a chance of me getting some brains. Look, I won't be any trouble at all, because I can't eat a thing. and I can't manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see a wizard!
To Oz?
To Oz!
Come on. We're off to see a wizard. What was that?
What?
Why, it's a man.
Oh.
A man made of tin.
Oil can. Oil can. Oil can what?
Oil can. Oh, oil can.
Oh.
Here it is.
Oh.
Where would you like to be oiled first?
He set his mouth.
Oh, my goodness, I can talk again. Oh, I've rusted so badly that I couldn't move my joints at all. If I am well oiled, then I'll be all right soon enough. Oil my neck first. Now, oil my arms. Oh, what a relief. I've been holding that axe in the air ever since I rusted. Feels so good to be able to put it down again.
How did you ever get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree, minding my own business, and it started to rain. And right in the middle of a chop, I rusted solid. Oh, could you oil my legs? I feel all right soon enough, I think.
All right, you're perfect now.
Perfect? If you think I'm perfect, bang on my chest.
Oh, what an echo of sorts.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
Oh.
All hollow. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart.
We're on our way to the Emerald City. I'm going to ask the wizard to send me back to Kansas, and the Scarecrow's going to ask for a brain. You want to come along with us and ask the wizard for a heart?
To Emerald City, that's a long and dangerous journey, and it might rain.
Well, I can put the oil can along in my basket in case you need it again.
My head's made out of straw, see? So I haven't got any brains.
I see, but brains aren't everything, you know.
Even so, I'll ask for some brains because a fool would not know what to do with a heart even if he had one.
And I'll ask for a heart because brains do not bring you happiness, and happiness is the best thing of all.
We're
off to see the wizard.
Oh! Don't you dare bite Toto! You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A big beast like you to bite a poor little dog.
I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. You're nothing but a big coward.
I know it's. I've always known it's. But how can I help it?
I don't know, I'm sure. To think of your striking a stuffed man like the poor Scarecrow.
Is he stuffed?
Of course he's stuffed.
That's why I went over so easily. Is the other one stuffed also?
No, he's made of tin.
That's why I nearly blunted my claws. What is that little animal you're so tender of?
He is my dog, Toto.
Is he made of tin or stuffed?
Neither. He's a meat dog.
Oh, who would ever think of biting such a poor little thing, except for a big coward like me?
Well, what makes you a coward?
It's a mystery. I suppose I was born that way. Yeah, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and verve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard,
As gentle as a lizard.
I'd be as clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve
Then I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
a home.
the nerve. We're off to see the wizard.
Well, would you look at these beautiful flowers?
Oh.
And I'm really tired.
Oh.
Now, I'll just say here.
Oh, this is bad. If we don't get to Oz, the Wicked Witch will take us away and make us enchant us and make us slaves. Oh, what will we do?
Oh, I don't know.
If we leave her here, she'll die. The smell of the flowers is killing us all. I myself can scarcely keep my eyes open. And the dog, asleep already.
Look, I see a path over there. Run as fast as you can through this flower field. We will take the little girl with us, but if you fall asleep too, we are too big to be carried.
Okay.
Go, quickly, go! Go, go, go! Oh. So glad you're safe.
That's a different story.
Gotta wonder
Is
that.
everyone here?
Yes.
Well, we must journey on until we find the road of yellow brick again, and then we can keep on to the Emerald City.
Dorothy!
It says
Oz!
Oz!
The sign over here says Oz.
Oh,
Yellow brick!
Yellow brick!
I must be in the right direction.
All right, everyone, let's go! There should be enough room so that you can come closer. Let's not have anyone trapped in there. It's a very bad place to be trapped in. Flying monkeys. Bad business.
Monkey scam.
Oh, I know. And I can't think what to do with them because I don't have brain tight.
we'll lose your courage soon enough.
Okay.
Is everyone here?
Everyone all here?
That's good, because I think I see the Emerald City.
Oh,
Come
you
on.
do?
The Emerald City!
City!
So excited!
Is everyone here?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, just about? All right. Okay.
Well, then I should ring the door.
All right. Go ahead.
Can you see?
Hello?
What do you wish in the Emerald City? Doggy.
We wish to see the Great Oz.
Oh, the wizard! But nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen him. Even I've never seen him.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Because Oh, you're wasting my
Oh,
time.
please, sir. I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh, so she is. Well, bless my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's a horse of a different color. Come on in.
Oh, we gotta be let in. Yeah. As good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. And I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. Fie, fie, were king. Each rabbit would show respect to me, the chipmunks genuflect to me. Though my tail would lash, I would show compassion to every underling. Fie, fie, were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody did not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
Well, how about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrash him from top to bottomest.
And supposing you met an elephant?
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
Suppose it was a brontosaurus.
I'd show him who was king of the forest.
Oh,
How?
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 How? What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist and the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You could say that again, ha! Huh?
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you, and why do you seek me?
I am Dorothy, the small and meek, and I have come to you for help.
Where did you get the ruby slippers?
I got them from the Wicked Witch of the East when my house fell on her and killed her.
Who put that mark upon your forehead?
That is where the Good Witch of the North kissed me and bade me goodbye and sent me to you.
What is it that you wish for me to do?
I would like you to send me back to Kansas, and my friends would like
a brain, heart, and courage. Why should I do this for you?
Because you are strong and I am weak. Because you are a great wizard and I'm only a little girl.
But you were strong enough to kill the Witch of the East.
Well, that just happened. I could not help it.
If you wish for me to use my power to send you home again, you must do something for me first. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant all your requests. Now, get out before I terminate you. Go.
What if she kills us first?
I said, go.
Through all right?
What's that?
Okay, careful of the dragon's teeth. Careful. Yeah, there's some room right here. If you want, you can sort of come closer first, but just be careful. We don't know what land this is.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all here. That's good.
We dare not harm this little girl, for she is protected by the power of good, which is greater than the power of evil. All we can do is take her to the witch's castle and leave her there. Come now, you're now slaves to the wicked witch. Follow us. Move, slaves, move.
Leave you for dirty.
The tin men, woodmen, and the scarecrow are destroyed. The lion stays up in the wall. The little girl we dare not harm, or the dog she carries in her arm. Your power over our band has now ended, and you will never see us again.
Come with me and see that you mind everything I tell you, for if you do not, it'll make an end of you as I did the Tin Woodsman and the Scarecrow.
Give me back my shoe.
I will not, for it is now my shoe and not yours.
You are a wicked creature. You have no right to take my shoe from me.
Well, I shall keep it just the same, and someday I shall get the other one from you, too. Ah! Ah! You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Look out! Look out! Going out!
The magical Winkies put us together again.
I'm afraid I'd be tied to that tree forever.
What is that?
It's melted witch.
Ooh.
Don't forget the broomstick. Oh.
So
We
that's
need
what
that.
that smell is.
Hey, it's not so pleasant.
No, it smells like my bad hay after I'm not changed.
I think we should go to Oz and claim his promise.
Oh, yes, I want my heart.
Let us start
the
my
brain
Emerald
too.
City.
What? Are you back again?
Do you not see us?
But I thought you went to visit the Wicked Witch of the West.
Well, we did visit her.
And she let you go again?
Well, not necessarily. She couldn't help it for she melted.
Melted? Well, that is good news indeed. Who melted her?
It was Dorothy.
Good gracious, stay in here.
Oh.
Let's take seats, but
Come on, follow us. Be careful of the steps here.
Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Oh, wow. We've done what you told us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Melted her? You mean liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Well, yes, and we'd like you to keep your promise, if you please, sir.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I must give the matter a little thought. Go away and come again tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
But you've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. I said, come back tomorrow. Go away! The great Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful
I'm the Wizard of Oz.
You are?
I'm afraid I'm the only one
I don't believe
in
you.
the flesh. Well, it's true. I'm the wizard.
You humbug!
Yeah.
I know. I'm a humbug, but you gotta understand, it was all I could do.
This is terrible. How will I ever get my heart?
Well, just come over here and sit down first, and let me tell you my story. You have to understand, I come from Omaha. Born in Omaha. And
That's not far from Kansas.
no, it's not very far from Kansas, but it sure is a whole lot further than from here. Say that. But I'm a balloonist, and one day I went up in the balloon, and the ropes got twisted, and I couldn't come down. I floated for a day and a night, and on the morning of the second day, there I was over this beautiful country, and the balloon started to come down. And, well, I wasn't hurt a bit, but these wonderful little people that came out, they saw me descend from the clouds, and, well, they thought I was a wizard, so I let them think so.
I think you are a very bad man.
Oh, no, child. I'm not a bad man. I'm a very good man. I'm just a bad wizard.
Look, can't you give me brains?
Brains? Why, you're smart already. You have no need of that. A baby has brains, but it doesn't know much. It's experience that teaches one. And the longer you're here on the earth, why, the more experience you're bound to get, and the smarter you're bound to get, too.
Well, that may all be well and true, but I shall still be very unhappy unless you give me some brains.
Oh, well, come back tomorrow, and I'll stuff your head full of brains. Now, I can't tell you how to use them. You gotta figure that part out for yourself.
Oh, don't worry. I shall find a way to use the brains, sir. Never fear.
Good.
But how about my courage?
Whoa! Courage? Why, you've got plenty of courage there. All you lack is self-confidence. Lion, there's not a creature on the planet that's not afraid when it faces danger. But the true courage comes in facing that danger when you are afraid. And of that, you just showed you got plenty.
But perhaps I have. But I shall still be very unhappy unless you give me the sort of courage that makes one forget he is afraid.
Oh, all right. You come back tomorrow with Scarecrow, and I'll hook you up with that kind of courage. How's that?
How about my heart?
Your heart. Oh, you don't know what you're asking for. For a heart. Why, that makes most people unhappy. You don't know how much in luck you are not to have a heart, Mr. Tin Man.
That's a matter of opinion. I'll bear all the unhappiness in the world without a murmur if you give me my heart.
Oh. All right. You come back with your friends tomorrow, Tin Man, and I'll make sure that you get a heart. Okay?
Now how am I to get back to Kansas?
Oh, child. Now that's a hard one. I'm going to have to think about that.
I think I know how I can get you out of this country.
And back to Kansas?
Well, Kansas, it's quite beyond my power to whip up a cyclone, but I'm sure that I can make a balloon.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Well, child, a balloon is made out of silk. And why, we've got plenty of silk in the palace here. I can just make a balloon, and we'll hop in it and soar right on back.
Are you coming with me?
Well, yeah, I'm tired of being such a humbug, you know. Yeah, I want to come back with you.
Well, I should be glad to have your company.
Well, thank you. And now, as I said, tomorrow I will give you all your gifts. I am off now to make a balloon. So, I will see you all tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Did you hear that? We're gonna get them yes.
We're getting our hearts
My
desired.
brains. Oh, I feel smart already.
I can already
Don't have the
feel.
brain yet.
I can feel my heart ticking.
Oh,
Well then, we should go.
yes. For tomorrow.
Might be a bit of a long day.
All of you, I, the Wizard of Oz, am going away for a visit. While I'm away, Mr. Scarecrow, he'll rule over you, and I expect you all to obey him as you would me. Now, Dorothy, my child, come, let's go back to Kansas with you.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's Toto?
Well, oh no,
Wait, come
oh
back.
gosh, I don't know how it works, child. I don't know. I can't come back.
I want to go too.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Dorothy.
That wasn't good, was it?
Is there no one who can help me?
Oh no. Well, Glinda might. She's the witch of the South. She's in the South, and she's very powerful. You take the road straight south.
I shall go with Dorothy. She'll need somebody to protect her.
That is true, and my axe will be of service to her.
Well then, when shall we start?
You're going to?
Yes. My brains and good luck are all from Dorothy. She helped me off of that pole in the cornfield and brought me to the Emerald City. So all my good luck is due to her. And I shall not leave her until she starts back to Kansas for good and all.
Oh,
You are all very kind, but I should like to leave as soon as possible.
yes.
Well, let's
All right.
go.
Well, let's
Come
go.
on,
Lead on,
everyone.
Dorothy.
I'm anxious to get home to my Aunt Em. She will surely think something dreadful has happened to me.
Bless your dear heart. Your ruby slippers will carry to Kansas. If you had known their power, you could have gone back to your the very first day you came to this country.
That I should have never had my brains. I would have been spending my whole life in some farmer's cornfield.
And I never would have had my lovely heart. I'd still be in the forest, rusting away until the end of the world.
And I would have never had my courage, and no animal in the forest would have had a good word to say to me.
This is all true, and I'm glad I was of use to these good friends. But now that they've each had what they desired, I think I should like to go home now.
Your ruby slippers have wonderful powers. All I have to do is tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Home is just around the bend, or a short walk down the road.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Bye, Dorothy.
I'm going to miss you.
Oh, yes, we are.
Have a safe journey now.
Oh,
We'll miss you, too.
Well, yes, we'll miss all of you. It was wonderful that you took this journey with us.
I'm glad you guys came to Oz.
Oh, yes.
Now help take care of Dorothy, and don't you get lost in Oz. Follow Dorothy.
Back to Kansas.
Goodbye, everyone. Where have you been?
The land of Oz. A real, true, lively place. And I remember not all of it was nice, but most of it was beautiful. And I remember all I kept saying to everybody was, I want to go home. And they sent me home, Aunt Em. And I'm here, and you're all here, and this is my room. And I'm so glad to be back. I'm never, ever going to leave here because I love you all so much. And, oh, Aunt Em, there's no place like home.
Wonderful. We'd like to thank you for